What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today's reading comes from Matthew chapter 16 verse 21 to 28. From that time on, Jesus began to explain to his disciples that he must go to Jerusalem and suffer many things at the hands of the elders, the chief priests, and the teachers of the law, and that he must be killed and on the third day be raised to life. Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him. "Never, Lord," he said, "this shall never happen to you." Jesus turned and said to Peter, "Get behind me, Satan. You are a stumbling block to me. You do not have in mind the concerns of God, but merely human concerns." Then Jesus said to his disciples, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me. For whoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for me will find it. What good will it be for someone to gain the whole world yet forfeit their soul? Or what can anyone give in exchange for their soul? For the Son of Man is going to come in his Father's glory with his angels, and then he will reward each person according to what they have done. Truly I tell you, some who are standing here will not taste death before they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom." So verse 22, we see that Peter rebukes Jesus about his death that's going to happen, and Jesus tells him, "Get behind me, Satan." So what we learn here is that Satan will use the people around us to manipulate us and to twist us away from God's will. Because if we're walking in God's will, Satan will try to use people around us, our best friends, our families, people you talk to, just anyone around you, and he'll try to sway you off course and make you go the other way. So that's why we have to be careful with the people around. And over here we can see Peter, a strong disciple of Christ, the rock of the church of Christ. Even Satan used him, trying to sway Jesus off God's will, but Jesus, knowing the will that God has for him, he rebuked him, right? So we need to have discernment. We have to be ready for moments like that, moments where Satan is trying to use the people around us to twist us away from God's will. We need to be ready for those moments, and we need to have discernment and be equipped with the armor of Christ to fight Satan away. And then verse 24, Jesus says, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me." And if you keep on going down, he explains that what good is it that if we have a fun life here, that we enjoy our life here, but then after our soul is in eternal punishment. So what we need to learn is that living for Christ here is extremely hard, and it's very, very hard in this wicked generation, right? And because righteousness has become weird now, it should be the other way, where sin should be something weird, and spending time with Christ in public, it should be something that people are enjoying, something that people are glad in doing, right? But now everyone's looked at weird for having their faith in Christ, when it should be the other way around, right? So what we need to learn here is that we shouldn't store treasures for ourselves here on earth, but in heaven. Like he says, the Son of Man will come in glory and reward each person according to what they have done. So everything that you do here reaps and sows benefit there in heaven. So that's why we need to be careful with the things we're doing here. We need to use our gifts and talents wisely. We need to treat other people with respect. We need to follow the commands of God here, and we're slowly storing up treasure for ourselves in heaven, and then Christ will gift us according to what we have done. So we need to be careful who we're around. That's one of the biggest things. Be around people who lead you to Christ and not further away from Christ. And make sure you have discernment and walk in obedience to God's will, and do not allow the people closest to you and Satan deceive you. And just stay uprooted in Christ. Just keep on walking with him, trust in him. It's extremely hard to follow Christ, but just have faith in him. And that's all I have for y'all today. Peace.